What's going on, everyone? How you doing? Ron here with Tech Tips to Go. Let's talk about a couple of things. Bitcoin's testing 50,000. Just finished a video. Wanted to hop on live, kind of relax and talk to the community. So let me shout this out to people. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna post this on Twitter. 1 second. Man, my allergies are killing me. All right, let me post this. Post this on Twitter. Live on YouTube. Live on YouTube. All right, posted. What's going on, everyone? How you doing? My allergies are killing me. What's going on, dog ass? Just speaking of dog ass 72 just now. What's going on, Mike Osho? Yeah, let's check out YIEDLY. Why YIEDLY? What's going on, Tony? Straight to 60,000 at T-Pash. What's going on, T-Pash? Tony, Holdosaurus is in house. Anyways, let's just me share my screen quickly. I was talking to Dwayne online, and we got onto YIEDLY, or just taking a look at YIEDLY, YLDY. Let me just share my screen. Let me go desktop, no face. What's going on, Ariana? How you doing? All right, so check this out. I wanted to check out YIEDLY. Pretty interesting. I guess it just came out not too long ago, probably about less than 3 months ago, not even. So about 2 months ago. It started around 007. It's at 027. One thing that I liked about this is if you look at the YIEDLY app, or the website, which is here. So check it out. YIEDLY, the world's first and only DeFi suite on Algorand. So I got into Algorand. Shout out to Kyle. I got into Algorand probably about 6, 7, 8 months ago. And I got on to Algorand just because of Kyle, and I started to do more research. And if you're familiar with Algorand, they do a lot. Like the amount of chains that are building on Algorand and companies that are using Algorand is enormous. So Algorand is like one not to sleep on. So Dwayne, when you messaged me about YIEDLY, I looked at it right away and I saw Algorand, and that's what piqued my interest. So if you look at it, frictionless cross-chain liquidity. So this could be big because it's only a 60 million market cap, right? When I looked at it, I looked at the market cap, I looked at the supply. If you look at the products here, so multi-asset staking, cross-chain swapping, algo no-loss prize games, NFT no-loss prize games. So let's take a look at YIEDLY. It's at 0.27. It's down 7%, so maybe that's a great time to buy. We're not really buying on the pump so much because, well, the last 30 days it pumped 300%. Yeah, I wish we got in at the OO levels, but it's sitting at a 60 million market cap right now. And like I said, Algorand is something not to sleep on. So the only thing that I didn't like here, Dwayne, is MEXC, where it's listed, has the most volume. Other than that, it's Uniswap. And I hate anything Uniswap. I hate anything Ethereum based because the gas fees. It just sucks. Because you don't know when. Let me just switch over to here. Because you don't know when you're going to get the best gas prices, right? You go to buy something on Uniswap, and you're sitting there and you're like, gee, I wonder if my gas is going to be $200 a day, $300 a day, or whatever, right? And you always wonder, right? So, but anyways, I think it's a great buy. I might ape in. I aped in into. Let me just share my screen. I'll show you what I aped into. It's pretty crazy. Where we at? Where we at here? Where we at? Maybe a little degen play. A little. All right, so here it is. Cake pumps. Cake punks. I got into cake punks, and I got in at cake pumps when it was about half a million, about 500,000 market cap. So, if you're new to crypto and you're just getting into it, always look at the market cap, see how much room it has to grow. But I don't think cake pumps is a meme coin or whatever, but when you get into cake pump, meme coins, you're like, is it going to pump and dump, right? When you get out? So this is more of like cake pumps NFTs. If you're not familiar with cake pumps NFTs, it's pretty interesting because you can mint an NFT for I think 1.5 BNB, and then it could be worth something. But anyways, the reason why I aped in because I aped in at a low market cap at half a million, and I think it could go to 5 million easy. Then maybe I'll take profit. But if it gains more traction, like on social and NFTs and minting and buying and selling, then I'll hold on. If not, if I don't see much traction socially, then I'll probably sell off. But a lot of people kind of went up here, sold because they started to really see a little bit of sell off over here as well, and then they just kind of went back up. So this little red, dip on the 5 minute, does it worry me? Not really, but let me get back to the questions. I hate allergies, man. I got serious allergies. I need to. Is my new home? Is this the one? What's going on, DS? Daniel Smith in the house. Dog as. Patrick. E. Seagulls. Pat E's in the house. What's going on, Pat E? How you doing, brother? My brother's in the house. Tony's in the house. Pat E's in the house. DS. Patty's been on the down low. DL. Godzilla. Why is Share doing so bad, man? You can't sleep on sharing. Just because I don't make as many videos on sharing, it doesn't mean that I'm not super bullish. My whole thing is sharing has the best tokenomics, okay? Hands down, you can't find another company. Like, there's always going to be pros and cons about companies. Like, you got sharing. The tokenomics is like second to none. They just need to put it all together. They just need the product out. They needed to start firing. COVID, in my opinion, set them back. But I think the problem is people want gains too fast, right? Like, okay, I don't blame the people that bought in at 8-9 cents when it was pumping 6-7 months ago. So you're hurt. Yeah, because it went down to 3 cents, 4 cents. But if you've been following me and my channel since the old VECHAIN days, we bagged VECHAIN at 001, 002. We got into sharing at 003 levels, 004, 005, a penny. You had the opportunity not too long ago to bag sharing at 017. So you're in profit right now because you're at almost 4 cents. Now, Moon Boys probably want to have it at like 10, 15 cents. But hey, man, if you're expecting to get rich overnight and you want Lambo, then, crypto might not be for you. But like I'm saying, every coin has its pros and cons. To me, I think sharing has the best tokenomics. And like I said, they just needed to put it all together. They need transactions to start. They need more business to sign up. But we don't know how many businesses that they have in the background. They could have 50. They could have 100. They could have 1. They could have 2. But they are working. They're doing pilots. They're getting a lot of calls. They're getting a lot of leads. The team is growing. If you can't see the writing on the wall that the team is growing, I don't know what to say. I don't know how much more it can help you. Unless you think that sharing is a rug pull, and that they're just posting hires for no apparent reason, then you need to exit and just sell whatever you have. But if you think Share is lying about they've got they're hiring this person, they're hiring that person. It's all a bunch of BS. Then I think you need help. I think I think you need help, right? So, anyways, they're hiring. It's slow. I'm okay with my bag. Just because I don't talk about sharing a lot, I just haven't been making a lot of videos. It's a summer here, so I've been enjoying my summers. I'm going to start getting back onto videos, but I'm just not covering SHR. My sharing position, my sharing sentiment is still the same. Best tokenomics, like I said, every coin has its pros and its cons. But I still think sharing has one of the best tokenomics out there, and the way Tim Boss has thought and built it, it's really good because I've spoken to a lot of blockchain companies and CEOs lately, and we're trying to get like the message across to retail users or crypto investors. So when you're trying to pitch something to the retail, the mass adoptions, you want to dumb down things. But a lot of crypto companies that specialize in the high tech stuff like indexing, nodes and validators and DeFi, it's hard to get that message across to the regular user because you want dumb users that appeal to, like, you want your chain, your company to appeal to the masses. And when it comes to like sharing, it's easy to explain that sharing does COVID pass. They do digital identities that protect your privacy and your information. They do COVID pass. They do travel. They do like flowbacks and burn and the tokenomics of, like, it's easy to kind of explain flowbacks. When one person does a transaction, we get rewarded from some kind of masternode. So it's easy to spark up a conversation and it goes like that. But with the CEOs and some people that I've been speaking with, it's hard to get that message across. My point being is that sharing just needs time. They're doing a lot of B2B stuff behind the scenes. And it's not because I've spoken to Tim Boss or anything. It's because you could just see that they are probably super busy on the B2B side, right? And they're probably trying to balance B2B in the crypto community, right? Because like we all know that the crypto community wants stuff like this. And if they don't get it, FUD start. So that's the issue. But it's not financial advice. I'm keeping my positions. I'm not selling until we get to a nice point because I think there's a lot of potential, right? And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Then I made a bad call. But for me, I'm sticking on to Share. I'm letting them do what they do. I don't want to do what I did with VECHAIN where I sold a little bit too early and then bought back in. So it cost me, but I still made a lot of money, which you can't complain in these gains. Like I look at my stock portfolio, and my stock portfolio is just like, man, that's sad compared to what I made in crypto in such a short amount of time. You talk about VECHAIN, you talk about Cardano. Like I made a mistake of selling my Cardano. I got in at 5 cents. I sold it at 11, 12 cents. But if you look at what Cardano has, they have nothing. It's a white paper. That's about it. It has a hyping community, right? So if people are bashing sharing, go bash Cardano, right? Pick another company to bash on. Tim Shed, get that 1 million. Tim Shed, what's going on, Tim Shed? Get that million. 1 million ECOMI. Guys, man, I'm big on ECOMI. Pat E, yo, pick up that milli ECOMI, brother, so we could celebrate. Troy Stewart. Anyways, I'm so big on ECOMI because shout out to DC. DC's out there. Every time I get a message, it's something that brings so much FOMO to me about ECOMI and OMI. Whether it's a tease about Audi or Disney. I just did a video, and I did research for myself. I wanted to see the top grossing apps on the App Store. And ECOMI always came in the top 5 in top 10 in Canada. In the UK, it's a top 5. In India, it's a top 30. In the US, it's 17th. In Czech Republic, it's, I think, like 34th. Top grossing. And the brands that they're coming out with, and augmented reality and virtual reality and gamification and play to earn, is massive. We all know where metaverse is going. NFTs and blockchain and DeFi are hot buzzwords, even outside of crypto. world, what's hot? NFTs. Everyone's starting to talk about NFTs. On the local news radio station in Toronto, they're mentioning NFTs. We are early in the NFT game. And what I'm saying is, like, when I say bag that 1 million ECOMI, I'm saying it for a reason because it reminds me of the old VECHAIN vet days, something not to sleep on because they keep burning. And that's why I'm so big onto ECOMI. Like, we're early, okay? Yes, NFT is such a hype word and it's big, but when you have a company the size of ECOMI and you've got the money and you got the community and you got a top grossing app in the Apple Store that continues to sell out in seconds and minutes on every drop, that is telling you something like, buy or I'm going to put a shotgun to your head because you're so stupid, right? Anyways, that's my take on it. And every message that I get, you guys message me all the time, and I keep getting FOMO, whether it's Audi, whether it's Disney, whether it's Spider-Man, whether it's Coinbase coming, Immutable X, OpenSea, the burn. The burn is real. So that's why I'm so big onto ECOMI like right now. Like right now I'm focusing on Polkadot, ECOMI. The only downfall that I have are two things with ECOMI is like the top wallets, and there's a release schedule of vesting in 2022. That bothers me a little because we could see more people taking profit in 2022. But long term, we're okay because we burn. If they continue to burn and get more licensing and deals, it's huge because they're on the map, guys. They're on the map. ECOMI is on the map. When they got Marvel, and when it gets to a point when Marvel tweets at a company and you've got millions of followers on Marvel itself, that's bullish. That is telling you that there's going to be more eyes. So anyways, the CEO, Dan, got tons of phone calls. So imagine every comic in that genre or that niche that wants to partner up with. You look at sports, they want to make sales, right? And it's not that these are exclusive to VV. They make sets. So they make a set of an NFT and say, this is designed by Special. This is a set for the NFL. So wait until they get into more sports. And like I said, the Comic-Con industry and what they're doing with Marvel, ECOMI, think about the amount of superheroes and characters that it appeals to and the ages. And every time that they do a drop, whether it's Spider-Man, they could make Spider-Man version 1, edition 1, to edition 100. 1 to 100 will sell out like this. So the burn is real. And that's why I'm so big onto ECOMI, because they have the money to get into play to earn. They have the money to do and expand more into augmented reality and virtual reality. So that's why I've been saying, just like, you got a bag. You got a bag. Like, ECOMI is just like a sleeper. And that's why I went heavy on ECOMI this week. Actually, it was Saturday and Sunday. I was watching a movie with my wife, and I'm like, oh man, I got to transfer a lot of money, right? And I'm like, don't bug me, because if I make a mistake, I could be losing like, quick simple like 50 grand. I forgot how much I put. Anyways, I bagged another 14 million of 14 or 15 or 16 million of ECOMI. Shout out to my boy J.A. What's going on, J.A.? Spoke to my boy J.A. today. Sharing is gonna sell itself once the app. Yeah. And if you picture what sharing, like I always say this, like, and I sound like a broken record, but if you picture what sharing is doing, and if you don't have the patience for it, sharing will eventually sell one solution. All they need to do, and if you think they have zero customers, think twice. Like, all they have to do is sell one solution, and then it's a trickle effect. Because like I said, their business model is give away the software almost for free, because they could cookie cutter a solution, because their self-sovereign identity and their app is already done. It's a simple plug and play API where that customer uses the sharing branded side and just uses it for COVID pass or for storage, for NFT documentation or health certifications, right? It's so big. And if you minus all of the stuff that they're doing, and if you just want to use it for the travel app itself will probably bring it to a good price number that people will be happy with. Because if you look at Travel AVA, all they do is travel, okay? Sharing could just enable travel and probably go to 50 cents in a bull market. But if you picture the stuff that they're doing, they just don't want to do travel. They want to do a lot more, right? So just the waiting game of being patient. But I'll be the first to admit that it has tested my patience a lot because yes, the app was supposed to be delivered. It was supposed to be delivered a year ago. There was delays. And yes, it has tested my patience. But am I stupid to sell like millions? No. Because it's going to pop. Not financial advice, but I think it's going to pop. We're going to be at 4 cents. Then we're going to go at 25 cents or whatever. It's going to pull a Cardano. Maybe not $3 and soon, but I have a feeling that sharing is going to do well. And once it does well, the sentiment in the community is going to come back up. People are going to start talking about it. Flowbacks are going to be real. All we need is a product. Once the product is out and flowbacks start, we can see live on-chain data, transactions. We can relate. People are going to be tweeting about flowbacks. So until then, bag something else. Bag ECOMI. Get your stuff on ECOMI. Buy VECHAIN. Buy DOT. Play your meme coin game. Dog, as sharing's a winner, you just need to hold and wait for the cork to pop. Exactly. Yeah, like seriously. And if you're all in into one coin, then you have investment issues. Just like you need to diversify. Just look at other coins, and that's the thing. Is like I said, like when you go all in on one coin, you only have one coin to look at. And if it's down, you're down for a long time. And sharing's been up and down. It's had its yo-yo effects, mostly down lately. And when you have a nice diverse bag, you get to enjoy your other coins. You get to enjoy seeing your DOT go, your ECOMI go, the ECOMI news. But man, sharing to me will get there. Diesel Hound never sold one VECHAIN. Oh, that good for you. I sold. By you saying that, Diesel, I want to punch myself in the face a million times because I had a big bag. My bag is very close to what I had, but I went through some pain points of bought at my first initial buy was like 007. Then I bagged majority of my bag at around 002. Then I did a 10x or whatever. I don't know. I made a lot. Sold at like around 2 cents. Then I got into sharing at 002. So, profit to profit. Then I bought back in VECHAIN at 008. So I'm still okay. Like it's just I don't have the bag. What's going on, Alex? Ted D, what's on, Carlito? Alex in the house. Yeah. For ECOMI, that hint. That's why I'm saying like I keep getting the FOMO. You guys keep sending me messages, and every time I see those messages, it's like every day I get like 2 to 3 ECOMI private DMs. Yo, Ron, did you see this? Or I'll get a tweet tagging me, and I'm like, damn, you guys keep making me FOMO on ECOMI, on OMI, nonstop. I'm like, I gotta pull this trigger. So anyways, I pulled the trigger more at 002.9, 0028. But I'm still not happy because you think about what they're doing. So right now, NFTs, and we all know that NFTs are hot. Where are we going with NFTs? People want to start creating a metaverse, making more things interoperable, work together. What's coming, what's hot, what's new is AR and VR. The glasses, the Google glasses, as they continue to build that technology, Microsoft and Google are getting more into that because augmented reality is big. AR and VR is getting big in the automotive industry as well. If you look at that last tweet when they partnered up with not partner, but they left a cookie crumb that they're working with Disney. Could be huge for AR, VR, and Audi. All right. So if I'm not too sure if you guys saw Mercedes app, they have like an augmented reality app. Like you put a piece of paper down with Mercedes, and then you open up the app, and it kind of holograms something, which was pretty cool. It hologrammed the car, like, and you went like that. But people don't want to print out a piece of paper and pull out your phone and then do that. It's a pain. But when you get into AR and VR, there's probably going to be some kind of attachment. You put this on your face and you start doing AR, VR, and then you can see in your metaverse, whatever, you could see it. And that's what ECOMI is doing. And that's why I'm saying don't sleep on it, because what they're building is for the future. They already have the database of users, millions of users. They're already in the top gross app in the App Store. So they could take all those people and what they're doing in the community and start building and getting them and nurturing them on into what they're doing with AR and VR. And all the partnerships that they have, if they start working with Audi and Disney, where do you think all the other manufacturer and car manufacturers are going to want to do? They're wanting to get more sales. They're going to want to increase more sales. They want to get more exposure just for the brand. Whether they make money or not from VV, they get more brand recognition using VV because they see my car manufacturer is on one of the top grossing app stores. We want to be on the VV app, whether we make money or not, right? Sometimes like Coca-Cola like was in our restaurant. I remember one of the sales guys like we had those refrigerating machines where we could store Coke bottles, and the agreement with Coke was we're going to give you the free everything, like we give you your fridge. And the sales guy is like, you know what it is? It's branding. They got a Coke machine. People see Coke. That's branding. That's free real estate that you're willing to put just to sit there. And they'll fix it for free if it ever goes down. So that's the same thing with VV. And what's coming for VV, all these partnerships want to get onto the VV app because it's the top grossing app, which is crazy. And that's why I'm saying don't sleep on ECOMI. Bag that million, bag that 2 million, bag that 5 million. For me, like you guys keep making me FOMO into ECOMI, and I'm like, man, I need my ECOMI bag bigger, right? So I might buy like, I'm waiting for 0035. I should have kept my mouth shut and just said I'm not bagging ECOMI because who knows? Maybe I spiked it a bit, but I'm not done bagging ECOMI. I really like I like what they're doing because it appeals to me. I like the game. I like the sports stuff that do. I like Audi, the Disney. I like the burn. I love utility token burn, and it's just a cool factor. All the stuff they're doing. Yeah, it's crazy good. Mateo, what's going on, Mateo? How you doing? I'm good. The ECOMI price is 0037. 0037. So, and the thing is, I bought in at 004. 0004. All right. Then, you know, that's when YouTubers went crazy on ECOMI. Everyone was talking ECOMI. So the FOMO hit me more, and I ended up buying at 009. So almost a penny. Then it dipped down to 007, so I bought more at 007. Then it tanked to 002 recently. So that's why I think it's a great opportunity and not financial advice to bag even now at 003. You're still at 003 and the all-time high was 013, and we're things are pumping. So in the short term, we're getting Immutable X, we're getting all these partnerships, we're getting a whole bunch of news for ECOMI. So whether you want to make a short play or a long play, you'll, not financial advice, you'll win both ways. You can bag right now and sell when Immutable X and the big news comes in September, October, and make your profit. Or you could just be like me and kind of huddle along and nurture it, make it grow. But yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. I did my research. I after this video, I'm gonna post my video. I just created a video on ECOMI. You could watch it comment on it. Appreciate it. But yeah, did you hear Mike O Show says, did you hear about Apple allowing you to upload your license to your phone? I can't trust Apple. Yeah, that's the thing. But the thing is, um, Apple already has all our information, that right? Like, it's just when you scan and you give it to other people is my concern. And that's the beauty of sharing, is like when you use sharing's blockchain, they don't QR scan and you send your information to that customer. You leave a hash, right? And it gets, you control it and it doesn't get to the customer. Plain simple. Like, it just stays within your app and you could delete it when you want. So that's the beauty of blockchain technology. W. Riles, my thoughts on pancake. I hold. I think cake will go to $100, pancake, and that's why I hold it, because you look at DeFi plays and you look at the leader like Binance. When you go to Binance Smart Chain, like volume number one is Ethereum. Okay, people buy Ethereum on Ethereum chain. Number two or three is Binance Smart Chain. And when you use anything Binance Smart Chain, where do you buy? You buy in Pancake. The most liquid spot exchange is Pancake. The only thing that I worry about with Pancake is that they get hacked, but they're so big that I'm pretty sure they spend money on security and audits. So I have my Pancake on auto staking. So it's set and forget. I store it and it just auto compounds at 100%. So in a year, I'm going to make 100%. Can't go wrong with 100%. Like, I love cake. Like, people think, oh, cake's, what does cake do? I'm like, it's like Binance. It's like the number one spot exchange where they're doing billions of dollars of transactions, or millions, like spot, trade, swap, liquidity pool, cake. Like, to me, not financial advice, you can't go wrong with cake. Like, I should have bagged more cake, but I bought and sold, but I don't hold that much. Maybe like 500 cake that's auto compounding and just doing it. Dog guys, Ronnie playing ECOMI. What do you think it will reach price wise by? All right, so 2024 for ECOMI. That's like 2 years. Wow. It depends when the bull run comes. If the bull run isn't a bull run where we pump and then it just completely shatters everything 80%. Let's say we get a nice bull run and we retrace about 40 to 60%. And the VV store has utility and AR and VR and tons of partnerships and play to earn and gamification. I would say, like, in 2023, 2024, maybe 20, 25 cents, maybe more, maybe 50, depends on how much they burn. Because when ECOMI brings on the partnerships and if they continue to do what they're doing, and like, just imagine what the team is going through. Marvel posts about you. Your phones are ringing off the hook because everyone wants a licensing deal with you. People are like, please sell my stuff on your store, because every time you have a drop, you sell out in a minute. Like, I would want my stuff on there for sure. So imagine, like, they're just probably picking and choosing. Like, they're big brands. Givenchy, luxury bags, Audi, Disney, Marvel, DC, and we haven't even talked about the NFL. Then for the people in the UK and Europe, imagine when they get football. I'm not saying that they have a football deal or soccer deal, but I'm pretty sure some soccer company or football company is going to come and be like, can you do our stuff? Because the NFL is there. So, like, imagine what comes out. And then in General Motors, the cars. So they already have GM. Picture the brands in this brother and sister companies under General Motors. General Motors is so huge. Then you got Audi. And like I said, people are just going to want to create licensing deals, not to make money, but just to get the brand exposure out there. They'll probably pay VV. That's why I'm saying like VV is so huge. It's massive. VeChain was always better than Share. I like both. I'm not. I like VeChain. VeChain's a safe play. You can't go wrong with VeChain. I'm not saying sharing's a safe play, but sharing just needs to prove to the people out there like with transactions in the app. And once they do that, people will have more confidence. But I'm confident with both. I'm fine with VeChain. I'm fine with sharing. I'm not a maxi on any bag. I hold a lot of coins in my bag, and you just can't go wrong with VeChain. The only downside I have about VeChain, like I said, is that supply is like 80 billion or something, 86 billion, right? But you can't go wrong with VeChain's customers. Like the ecosystem is massive. Proof of authority, the stuff they're doing with the burn, it's crazy. Like VeChain's a monster. That is a monster. That in years will be crazy number. It's just even at the 14 cent levels to buy is huge. Yeah, like VeChain's a beast. But I'm more bullish on ECOMI right now. That's why. But if you look at, you know, you got ECOMI, the supply is about 200 billion because 300 billion will never go into circulation. So you're about 300 billion, and then you got VeChain at 80 billion. What's going to burn more? ECOMI is going to burn more, in my opinion, than VeChain. VeChain, yeah, you have enterprise adoption, right? But when you think about ECOMI and what they can bring on, that appeals to business with the licensing deals and everything they have. And then the B2C side, right? The consumers like us that download the app, because you have adoption. You don't have to know anything about crypto and seed phrases. You download the app and you buy it. Soon you're going to bring it over to Immutable X on the ETH chain, sell your NFTs, mint them on OpenSea. That's what Immutable X is bringing to them. So, but yeah. V-Punks, I like. It's good. They're expensive. They're just crazy. Like V-Punks are just like, wow. Like who would have thought V-Punks would have been like that? So yeah, that's why well, check out my video. So my videos, I'll post it after this. Yeah, Comey going to ETH. Exactly. So Tim Shed, exactly. Like Immutable X integration for Comey is going to allow them to go ETH everything. Like you're going to be able to see them on more exchanges. It's not going to be Go Chain Network. So it's going to allow them to go on KuCoin, on Binance, on Coinbase, all of these exchanges, right? It's easier, right? An ERC20 token, for sure. Easier to put on MetaMask, on TrustSwap. When you have that much volume, everyone wants to put you on it anyways, right? So, especially like when you've got a player like a Comey. It's crazy. Yeah, BSC for sure. Carlito, Ted D, Joe Token could blow up like cake in 22. My Hail Mary coin. Yeah, it's always nice to have a Hail Mary coin. Yeah, Dwayne, man. When I explain ECOMI to myself, I'm just like, I should bag more. But like, I can't wait until Share gets to that point too. It's like until when they come out with the app, they come out with staking, and they come out with use cases. Um, it's just a waiting game. But ECOMI right now is where it's at. You got so many, so many things going good for ECOMI. Like, um, I don't know if I. Let's take a look at ECOMI. Yeah, okay, so don't forget about the merchandise in the VV store and the potential those collectibles have. Look at the price of some of them already, and it's still young. Wow. Yeah, it's super bullish. What's going on, cake pumps? Cake pumps going down a little. Let's do a refresh. Cake pumps, 1.8 million. Let's go to portfolio. Let me just share this screen. Let me share my screen. All right, CoinGecko. Let's take a look at what's in my portfolio, what I'm looking at. It's not my real portfolio. This is what I like to look at. These are some of the coins. Yeah, wow. DACC on KuCoin. YFD. Katecoin Luxo. I still got my Luxo bag. It's doing well. Shout out to Manifest Wallace on that one. GameSwap. Noya for me has been killing it. 47 cents. Shout out to Noya. Multivac. Insured Finance. Still have. Cardi Chain. I got a small bag. Wow. ECOMI. ECOMI 038. You guys are probably pumping. Anyways. VECHAIN is pumping. We're sharing. Share token 0375. 90 million. Going to come up to 100 million soon. My Gala is going down. My Polkadot is on the 24-hour percent. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at ECOMI. OMI. Where you at, OMI? ECOMI. $0.38. Let's pull up TradingView. Look at this. Czech Republic. ECOMI number 14. TradingView. Actually, let's see. Let's see on Dex Tools. It's because I think OMI is on Uniswap. Let's check it out. What the hell did I just put in here? OMI. That is the wrong one. 01. All right, let's go back to here. So let's do a refresh. 0038. The all-time high, like I said, it was like 013, but yeah. I think ECOMI is gonna go to a penny pretty fast. The volume is looking good. The volume is looking really good. ECOMI FOMO is real. So I buy my stuff mostly on Ascendex Bitmax. The 24-hour volume is like Bitforex, but I don't like Bitforex too much. Ascendex I prefer. I trust Ascendex more. Bitforex not so much. So damn, it's 8 o'clock already. Yeah. A bag of PLA player back. I bagged PLA back when Vet supported them a long time ago, but never did anything. Yeah. Well, Player was like a project that I guess Pat the CEO forgot about. So yeah. Anyways, I gotta hop off. Thanks for everyone joining the live stream, and I'll speak to everyone in the groups. And have a good night, everyone.